Alright guys, I'm making a video to show you how to take an image that Cricut will not cut for you or print because it's too big, and then taking it into Microsoft Word. So, I'm doing this from my iPhone, the video, on my HP computer because this is what I usually use it for, but I do have the iPhone and iPad. And I mainly just use those with Cricut to upload photos and that type of thing. So, what we're going to do here, this is what I want on a shirt. I'm going to be working with an extra large and 2X shirts. I've got 2 of those to do. And this is what I'm wanting on it for them. And it's for a customer. So, as we see over here, your print and cut for that is too big. Your print and cut for that is too big. Really? Doesn't surprise me at all. Because I'm waiting on my Cameo 4 to come, so I don't have to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this away from the shirt. I'm going to write these numbers down. We've got 13.611 and 4.751. Okay, I'm going to do the same with this. 9.407 and 2.016.
We'll continue to swab people as we come across them over in that area. Hopefully, at some point in time, we'll get a match. Just more moving. Still singing. Just more in tune.
All right, and then this here, Cricut will print it on this one. So I think what I'm going to do is leave it on here for this one to print at least this. Now that I know these dimensions, I'm going to go here to my snipping tool, click new, it pops this up. Now I know on the iPhone you use your screenshot. So we're going to do that to this. We are going to save it. Save as. Now, on my desktop, I have a folder called Cricut Images. And these are the ones I've mainly gone out of Cricut to print for sublimation. So this one, I'm just going to name it Shirt 3 because this is the third part of the piece. And we're going to save that. Then we're going to hit new. I wanna be true. And then we're going to do the same thing here. This is the second piece to the shirt. We're going to save it. All right. Now I can go to Word. Let me close this out. Don't save. And do the same here and don't save. Alright. I already have this Word doc up. We're going to click File and New. Okay. Now let me log into my iPad real quick and go to Microsoft Word.
I just didn't know what to do. I couldn't find my motivation. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know how to
Okay.
get there.
So this is how it looks on the phone, iPad, that type. your iPhone or your iPad, like so. So what I will do is switch back between the two of these, but I won't have the image on here because it's on my computer. But I can pull a photo from here and kind of show you on here how we would do it on the iPad, but I'll still show you on my computer so that you have a better idea. All right, so on here, we're going to go to Insert. Picture this device. It automatically, because it knows me, which is crazy, but it automatically brings me to this. So we're going to pull this one up first. Now, you see how it has done it like so. So I go over here to hit crop. Mainly to take a lot of this white away, which I love since Cricut can't do it. But you see, this isn't the size I want it. So I'm going to go up here, pull this up, and lock aspect ratio off. Okay. Now that'll let me adjust these. This one, I need it to be 2.016. It did 2.2. That's cool. This one, I need it to be 9.407. Even though this adjusted, you're at least trying to get what your dimensions were. All right, so it did this. We're going to go to position right here. Okay, so you see how it's kind of iffy. We're going to go back to layout, and we're going to change the orientation, and we're going to make it a landscape, like so. All right. Now let me go here. Let me go to Insert. We'll do Photos. Okay, what do we want to insert? All right. No. This is why I don't like using my iPad. All right, we're going to crop this. Okay, here's how we do this. We're going to crop this.
Lloyd Polite Jr. was born in New Orleans in 1986. The second of two children of
Let me set this down for a second.
And thanks to his father, music and charisma was in his blood.
All right, so we see how we kind of took that away. All right. I don't want you up. All right, so now.
Anytime someone hears me singing that knew him, they say, God, you sound just like your daddy. You know, sometimes my uncles will say, you got nothing on your daddy. You know, he was way better than you.
I'm playing with this while I'm talking, while I'm doing this. Size. All right, so here's how we can do this on here. You see, it's allowing us to select these different things. So say if we selected that one. Well, I didn't see it get bigger, did you?
It was a lot of inconsistencies on the autopsy report that led me to believe that it was not a suicide at all. It was a homicide. So yeah, I just packed my bags up and I came to Atlanta to try to, recuperate or recover from that.
Robin eventually moved Lloyd and his sister to Decatur, Georgia.
Okay, well, I don't really use my iPad all that much to do this, but this is the gist of it. I guess you could make this bigger. There you go. That's how we do it.
Wasn't shy, you know, ready to jump in front of a camera, always wanted to be the center of attention.
Growing up, we always were involved in music.
So that's how you can change your height and stuff on your iPhone or iPad. Now, one question I did get was the rotate. And how to make it where when you put it down, it's mirrored. You click that and it does it.
He would dance like Michael Jackson. He was doing Michael Jackson kicks.
That's just an image I found that I'm playing with, so. But that's kind of the gist of how you do that on there. All right, so now that I've gotten this the size I want it, I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna make another one.
Enter Joyce Irving, formerly of the group Climax, and a manager.
Because I've actually got 4 of these to do. No, 3. So this way I can just keep.
I was discovered in the 4th grade. My mom came to me one morning. She said, "Hey, there's a lady who wants to come and see you in school."
Alright,
today.
so if we
Best behavior, please don't embarrass me, right?
go to picture format, we go to position. I always like to just center it. Makes it.
He's like, "You looking for me? You looking for me?"
Okay, that one
And the second I met him, I knew
centered.
he had it.
Okay, this one.
He was the, foundation.
There we go. So now we see. Now I'll just have to do one more. Alright, so now that we have this all done, that's how I want it.
The moment when we signed our first contract,
Now I am going to
for us,
click this back.
that we really just fantasized and dreamed about is happening.
And we're gonna rotate it. Now because I did all 3 of them on here, I'm gonna have to select each and every one of them.
Including his brother Chucky, to work on songs
And same thing here.
and with producers like Dallas Austin and Tricky Stewart.
Alright, now we hit file, we go print.
They were so young. I mean, they were literally my babies. But Lloyd just really...
Now someone had told me, well, you can do 14 inches long. Well, my paper is the 8.5 by 11, and this is why I do it this way. This is why I'll do it in Cricut and break it up in several cuts and piece together, is because I don't have the longer paper. But this works for me, and I hope it'll work for you. Right now it's got my regular printer. We're going to do my sublimation printer.
Crazy voices for children, and when they got together, they made magic.
Oh, I guess I got to put paper in it.
With a single produced by Tricky Stewart called Ready, and with Lloyd very much up front.
pretty on point for hitting his notes too, because it wasn't a lot of things back then. It wasn't no pitch correction like that. Whatever you sound like, sound like. You could just see the drive in him, you could see the fire in him. So I knew that I would be
All right.
pretty much my whole life.
Now, I use the A-sub paper. I get it from Amazon. When I ordered it, it was the... I forget what size I had ordered, but what I did was cut it in half to give me double the amount that I could use. And it has come in handy. So I don't know if you're trying to be thrifty or not, but that's one way I did it. I bought for lighter colors, the A-sub that was for lights. It's the 13 by 9. And once again, what did I do? Same thing. Cut it to size. Alright, I think I've got this the way I want it. Print and cut, print and cut. Alright. And we're going to hit print.
I wish I could wake up and say hi to George.
Yes, I changed my paper. I know I did. Oh, don't do this to me.
Stay in the magic at a Disney Resort Hotel. So close to the parks, you can make all your Disney wishes.
Alright, there we go.
And now, a room at select Disney Resort hotels. Imagine the magic of staying here. When you buy this plant to walk, they can buy more plants from
And there we go.
So Abe and Art can get more plants. So they can hire Bill.
Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to go to File, New Document.
When you buy this plant at Walmart.
Who is USAA made for? It's made
Alright,
for this
we're
guy.
going to go here, crop.
Currently served, and it's made for her. She's serving now. We made it for all branches and all ranks, whether they served one tour or made a career of it. We also made USAA for military spouses and their kids. USAA is easy to work with. It can save you money on auto, home, and renter's insurance. Remember today, call us for a quote. USAA, what you're made of, we're made for.
New Kellogg's Home-Style Rice Krispies Treats. Have more fluffy marshmallow, more delicious Rice Krispies, more to love.
Alright, this one I need it to be, so I go back here to the lot
A little love when it's needed.
ratio. Oops, wrong one.
Tonight, my life has been drama, calamity, and all new unsung. I could write a book on how to go to jail.
Alright, now we need to flip the layout of this.
Unsung tonight at 9, followed by an all-new Uncensored on TV1.
Where else can you get access to the game's best every night? Let's go! Where else can you make
Alright, so my sizing's a little too big, so let's bring this down some.
Where else can you watch every team or just your team whenever you want? On your phone, TV, or tablet. Only here on NBA League Pass. To order NBA League Pass, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS.
I don't know, I'm happy with that look.
Families like the Wilsons, who have big plans, but very little time. And their to-do list never stops growing. So when they heard it's easy to get a USAA life insurance quote for coverage as low as $12 per month, they said,
Done.
USAA life insurance is just the way the Wilsons need it.
Alright, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to size this to fit on the paper since I know my size.
I remember being in college at Xavier University in New Orleans, and everybody on campus was coming up to me like, this little boy on TV, he just looks just like you. It's like, yeah, that's my brother, that's my brother.
Your mission. Stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your
Now,
genes.
once I get the hang of this, and you get the hang of it, it'll go pretty quick for you. It's just getting the hang of it.
Sometimes fatal have occurred, as have certain cancers, including lymphoma, and tears in the stomach or intestines.
And how things are done.
Doctor should monitor your blood work. Tell your doctor about any infections, and if you are or may become pregnant while taking
I think if I didn't have a computer, I'd probably go about
Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief.
just pure crazy trying to do this on my phone. This one.
I remember the extra ranch.
Good. How everything else go?
What else?
Picking our child up?
Cool. I will be right back.
You know you want that sauced and tossed wing stop where flavor gets its wings.
Snuggle Supercare should help keep these clothes looking newer for a long time.
And we mean a long time. Right color fit. Protect against wear and tear.
These still look amazing.
Keep clothes looking newer longer with Snuggle Supercare.
Okay, that's about the best I'm gonna get. And that's gonna take a whole paper. But we're gonna go ahead and flip it because you see. And then we're gonna readjust it on here. Now I don't know if you saw it, but
Customizes your car insurance.
nope. Nope. Your layout right here. Okay, under layout, I always select these margins right here. For anything I do sublimation on, it just makes it so much easier to not have to adjust your settings, all of that. That's what I select. So now we're gonna hit print. And I need 3 of those, not 4, 3. Print.
14-year-old boy was a teenage celebrity.
People would approach him, fans would approach him, and say, aren't you that little boy in there too? You know, and he was always willing to do it.
And there we go. Alright, now we're gonna go back to this one for Cricut to print it.
But for Intune, the honeymoon didn't last long.
It's not the kids that mess up kid groups. It's the parents.
When they did
I'm just changing the size of these to make Cricut freaking happy.
Lloyd had more frames in the video, and she wanted them to redo the entire video.
They were actually counting
Go to make it.
each member. So they're like, okay, well, why does Lloyd have 5 more frames than...
And see, that's all I want is just that one. So we're gonna mirror that. And that's kind of how my dog looks.
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
We're gonna continue.
And I was like, I don't think this is gonna work over the long
Send to
term.
printer.
It was just too much at that point. And
Now once it does its thing like this, I don't know if y'all are like me, but I'll hit the auto bleed.
Joyce called me.
See if I see a
Told
difference.
First, that it's just not gonna work. But if you would like to record some more songs, I would like to help you. And
You see it never
I said,
really
sure,
changed.
sure,
So
I'll
if it
love
doesn't,
this.
I don't really worry about it.
I don't want to stop. I don't want it to stop.
Oops, I meant to hit more copies.
I'd like
Oh,
to give it a shot.
I didn't give up on Lloyd because our relationship.
I usually will hit extra copies.
I remember just being in the studio every day with Joyce for countless hours after school every day. She would give me a really hard time.
Alright, now we'll look at it.
At the beginning of a word, if I didn't have energy at the end of a word, she would say, Mr. Foley, you don't have it today.
There we go.
And that really was hurtful to me at the time, but
Now for this, I don't necessarily have to cut it to size.
And by that time, Lloyd was having growing pains in other ways.
When he was a teenager, he started to rebel a little bit, especially coming from a place where he was a kid who had some level of recognition and some level of independence.
he was skipping class. He was smoking marijuana, and he just was, I guess, unsettled with himself.
And I was about 17 years old. It was my first car, you know? And so I got kind of off the track a little bit, but I had to do these community service hours, I had to pay a fine, and of course promised to never get in trouble again.
This is the shirt I'm going to sublimate on.
His musical dreams going by cutting demos.
It's
As George
one of the
Kirby shot
George...
the results.
What the heck am I
In
doing?
2003, his music caught
Today's
the
just not been my day.
whose label, Murder Inc., had helped launch the career of John Lewis.
We immediately bonded on like a big brother, little brother type scenario, and his talent. He played me a record that sampled Slick Rick. When he played me that Young Girl record, I was like, this is dope, and I love Slick Rick, and I flipped it to perfection.
Sure enough, that young girl became a centerpiece of Lloyd's first solo album, with a video that literally showed where he was coming from.
Alright, so this is the basis of it. Rescue Me.
This was every Sunday at the park.
And then at the bottom of it, I'm going to
Music
put
is playing, food is being cooked, kids are swimming in the pool.
the United Yorkie Foundation annual sale. So by the time I'm done with it,
Really, literally, friends and family at home doing what we always do.
so that's how it's going to look. And they pretty much wear the shirts out anyway, and I'm thinking it'll be good. So I hope this video helped you. If you have any more questions, just let me know. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.